What's up, guys? It's Gabe here, and first of all, if you follow me, you know I had like a very sore throat last week and I couldn't really speak. That's why had to stop making videos, but I'm back now. My throat is a lot better, but my voice is still kind of weak, as you might hear it. Kind of seems a little bit odd or strange, but I'm sorry for that. But I wanted to make a video for you guys. I am making this series called a content creation guide. It's a content creation guide. It's not called a content creation guide. Okay, I'm making this series around content creation because I always wanted to make my own content, but I kind of felt lost and didn't know where to start, how to start, and how to do things. And I had to research a lot about it, and I've learned a lot about it. So I want to share this with you guys because I want to help you do your own content around the things that you like or are very interested in. So hopefully you can be a little bit happier on doing something you like, and if everything works out, you can make a full-time thing out of this. Okay, first thing is, where do we start, right? What do we talk about? You can pick pretty much anything you like. You can talk about anything you want, anything that you are interested in, like it doesn't matter. You can talk about something that is your hobby. You can talk about something you love doing, something you always wanted to do but never thought of doing because you thought it was impossible to make it. You can talk about things that were things you loved doing when you were a kid, maybe, and you had to drop it because you became an adult. You know what I'm talking about, right? You can talk about things that you already know how to do, like you have a deep expertise on it and you can like teach people about it, make tutorials or whatever, or you can just share who you are, share your perspective on things. And I don't know, there's like a value into it, and you don't have to pick only one thing. You can do as many things as you want, which brings us to my next point, that is to specialize or not. And my answer to that is you don't necessarily have to, but it depends on what you want to do. Okay, so if you're a business owner or if you're looking for client work, yes, it's a good idea to specialize in so you can be perceived as an expert around something, because by doing that you can stand out from the crowd and don't compete only on money. But if you are a person like me, you don't really have to specialize on anything. Like for me, I have so many interests and I like so many things that I feel it's kind of a waste if I were to pick just one and stick with it and kind of like leave aside everything else. Well, there's two reasons for that. One, I think I can give so much around those other things because I know a lot of things and I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but like I always looked for something to do that I could believe in, something to work on that I would believe in, and I was kind of like trying to find my purpose. And because of that, I took like some sideways roads and I don't know, I walked all over the place. So I know a lot of things. I know how to program in different languages. I know how to make a website. Like I know how to design and develop a website, and same goes for a mobile app or even games. I learned some stuff about filmmaking and photography, and I have some interest too in design because I was making websites and mobile apps. I had to learn something about design, and I know how to draw because I always liked to draw when I was a kid. So I know a lot of art fundamentals. I tried to research some things to kind of like improve on it, even though I didn't like work on anything or even professionally trying to get client work around it. But yeah, I know about 3D modeling, sculpting, and animations, and just a lot of things, storytelling, and I'm writing right now. Just a lot of things. And the point is, a lot of things indeed. And the point is, there's just so much value you can bring to people from all those different things, right? So I feel like it's kind of a waste if I don't try and cover all topics, And I also feel like if I leave something aside, I'm like killing this part of me, and I don't want to feel incomplete because of that. And we all have like so many sides and facets to us, right? And that is this combination of things in our perspectives is what makes us unique and makes us stand out. So you don't have to go further into it, to try and do that on your own. Like, oh, I want to be different, but you already are different, and that's the beauty of it, right? And you don't have to be an expert to start talking or teaching people about the things that you want. There's always gonna be people that know less about the things that you already know, and they can actually get some value out of you, out of what you know already. Even if you don't know everything there is to know about something, you can help someone that knows less. Yeah, that makes sense, right? It's pretty obvious, I think. So yeah, you don't have to be an expert at it. Just as long as you don't claim to be someone you're not, you'll be good to go. Like, you can start teaching someone around something you know, and be like, I'm not an expert at it, I'm still learning, I'm still trying to figure things out, and here's what I've learned so far. And then there you go. Okay, next topic is be changing. That can be a slogan for something, or even like a sequel for the Bee movie, right? Be changing. Okay. Sorry for that. Yeah, we are always evolving and improving as human beings, right? And so goes for our interests and even our needs. So you don't have to stick to something you've chosen to before only because, oh, this is what I have to do forever, because you don't. You can pick something right now, start doing, and further down the road you start realizing that's not really for me, and then you can drop it. It's okay, you can do it. And you can always drop something you're doing, start something new, experiment, try different things, and go back to what you were doing before. Like, there's nothing keeping you from doing that, okay? The important thing you do is just trying everything you want to try, scratch all your itches. And like the biggest thing I fear is, if I get old, that I would regret not doing the things that I wanted to do for whatever reason that I didn't. So hopefully you can get inspired, but try not to do the same, okay? Okay, scratch all your itches and be changing. And the last thing is, no, not the last thing, next thing. And the next thing is keep your perspective in check. Now, this is about macro versus micro, like the bigger picture versus the small things you gotta do to make that bigger picture happen. And for the bigger picture, you have to be patient, right? You have to know things might not start changing or looking as much for, 5-10 years, and that's okay. That's the game, okay? But meanwhile, in the micro side of things, in the day-to-day things, you have to be doing, you have to be trying, you have to be executing fast. And that also brings us to something else, which is don't overjudge yourself, right? Don't overjudge your decisions, because you can try and think about what is the best decision you can make on something, but the truth is there's no way you can know that. So the best thing you can do is just follow your gut, listen to yourself, do what you think you should do, and don't overjudge yourself and allow yourself to fail, right? And the faster you can fail, the faster you can also learn and improve and grow. My camera ran out of battery, so I had to take a break, and now I am continuing. Just a small little technical issue, right? Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, the faster you can fail, the faster you can learn and also improve and grow. So just don't overjudge yourself. You're gonna do the best you can. Make sure to remember that. So keep your perspective in check. And the last thing I want to talk about is, which is a very big one, a very important one, in my opinion, keep in mind why you're doing this, okay? So because if you're doing this just for the money, and I get it, we all need money, but if you're doing this just for the money, you're gonna lose. And here's why, because the easiest way not to make money is to actually follow money. And that's the reason why people hate their jobs so much, because they don't like what they're doing. They're only doing that because they have to pay the bills. And nobody gets motivated or inspired or fulfilled by money. And the sooner you can accept that and understand it, the sooner you'll be better off living your life. Now, I understand we all have to make money, right? There's no way around it. But just don't make this passion of yours, like this side thing, this content creation, you trying to chase your dreams, all about making money. You can be very happy making less money than you would if you're working for that company, but you would be miserable. And now, what is most important to you? So make sure you have some deeper and more important reason behind it. I don't know, maybe helping people, or trying to inspire someone, or trying to share to the world who you are and what you think. Like for me, I want to help people. I don't know exactly what or how, but I know I want to help someone. At least help someone who is going through the same things that I go through or was going through. And I think that's a very good thing to start off. And I also want to follow my passions and like my creative passions and creative endeavors. As I said, I have tried many things, and some of those things I want to keep continuing pursuing and going even further. And if you want to know, it's like filmmaking, I don't know, gaming, like producing games, not playing games. I'd rather produce games than play them. And just creativity and art, you know. And another thing is acting. I didn't say, well, I've never learned how to act, but I like acting and I would like to pursue acting as a career. But anyways, yeah, try to focus on something deeper and more meaningful than just making money. And alright, I think this is it for today's video. Yeah, I'm gonna be making more videos about this. This will be a 4-part series, I guess. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, I'm thinking it will be 4 parts. So if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure to do that, because I'm posting the breakdown, kind of like a breakdown of this video, but it has like, I don't know, it's just, check it out. Let's see if you like it. And also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of the videos that are coming and some other things that I'm going to do, because as I said, I have a lot of interests and you might enjoy them. I don't know. And well, yeah, I guess that's it. So share this with someone if you feel like it can help them, and if it helped you, let me know what you liked about this video, what would you like to know more. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.